What is going on, everybody? This is Dimmed Rifle back with another episode of Scrap Mechanic Survival. And for today, we're going to do a lot of harvesting. We're going to put this wall to the test and, see what the world can throw at us. I've got some carrots going. This is actually going to be a raid, too. I did a raid the day before this in-game and wasn't really planning on recording, but I don't want to get too far ahead and do a lot of this without you guys. So I'm bringing you in, and I decided that we're just gonna see what can the bots throw at us. Now we have almost 7 minutes before the raid happens. So while we wait, I'm gonna show you guys what I've done. I haven't done a whole lot. At least I don't think I've done a whole lot. I've done a good amount, but I haven't put in I've only put maybe like an hour into the game off camera. So it's basically just been me experimenting with what I want to do with the wall and how I want to improve it. So the previous raid, I only had about 3 haybots and like 3 tote bots, and 1 haybot came from over there, and then everybody else came from over here, and they all pretty much grouped up in this corner. And I got a little scared because I thought I saw them like hitting this part of the wall, so I was like, crap, how are they getting around? Like, maybe the tote bots could do that, but the haybots definitely can't, because they can't swim. But they didn't. They pretty much grouped up right in this corner, and then I shot them and killed them, and it was over. And I'm stuck. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah. I decided that I wanted, like, these little... I'm not really going to call them towers. I mean, the other ones aren't really towers either. They're just, different extensions on the wall. But basically they give me a really good sight along the side of the wall in the front, so I don't have to be staying on top of them looking down. But anyway, I've got this little gate here. The wall's not tall enough for me to drive my vehicle through, so it's gonna be one of those things where I have to like put it on a lift and bring it through like that, but it's not that big a deal. It's like right here. These are also going to be part of the gate. They're going to open exactly like this, just on the other side, obviously. I just didn't have enough component kits to upgrade my controller enough to do the 4 bearings. I think it only needs 1 more upgrade, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's controlled, 2 switches with a XNOR gate, I believe. Right, XNOR? Yeah, XNOR, okay. And then this one just runs my lighting system that's up here. And I've just got them on a 20-degree angle facing down. They're all painted white. And you'll be able to tell better at night, but as you can see right now, it lights up this entire area, with exception of pretty much right in front of the wall, which isn't a huge deal. It's not bad at all. But yeah, I can shoot down this whole way like this, and so I can do the same thing on the other side as well. So it's pretty cool. It's coming together. I'm really happy with how it's working out. I need a little bit more wood to finish this standing spot on the other side, as well as inside as well. Inside is pretty dark. I need to go steal some lights from those little villages. So it won't be too difficult. I made a few more boxes just for some organizations and such, just to keep my seeds in order. I'm probably gonna have like 2 boxes for each type of seed. I feel like that's super excessive, considering once all 4 of these plots are made. Yes, I am doing 4 plots. I'm starting to get the outline for this one, which is kind of why I'm drawing the carrots, because I need soil. But, yeah, I mean, that's kind of where we're at. And, yeah, things are coming together really well. Faster than I anticipated, actually. I'm getting stuff done really quick. And it's all thanks to the amount of stone grinding I did. Like, seriously, I really didn't know how much I was grinding it. Oh, man. That's annoying. How much do we got in here? Oh, yeah, it's pretty much full. So, I've grown a bunch of carrots. I don't think I want to do more, because I grew carrots last time as well. So we've got a good amount of carrots. So I think we're gonna do... Yeah, we're gonna grow some potatoes, get some more ammo going. I really need to get another plot going. It'd make things so much better to have, you know, to essentially double my crop capacity into 80 rather than 40, which would be fantastic. And then eventually we'll, you know, triple it and then double it again, or quadruple it, which will be fantastic. I can't wait for that. But this stuff's kind of expensive, these things. How much time do we got? We got 2 minutes, okay. So yeah, to make these, we need 2 components each, 10 beeswax each, and then 10 metal block 2, which that's not an issue anymore. It's really not. I have a good amount of metal, and everything else is easy to get. So it's really just the component kits we're waiting on now, and I guess the honey as well, or beeswax, whatever you want to call it. It looks like honey to me, but whatever. And then, but the main holdup, okay, the main holdup for setting these up isn't so much the water cannons, because they're relatively cheap. I mean, 2 per, so you're talking 8 for all 4 of them. It's really not that big of a deal. I can get that in like, you know, 20 minutes or whatever, maybe even less, probably less. It's more so the pistons, and even though they only cost 1 to make, it's upgrading them because I have to max them out. As you can see, this one's level 5, so it can go the full range of 15 blocks. I believe that's blocks. I don't know, whatever, 15, whatever the range is, 15. And then this one is also maxed out because it has to go 14 to hit this last one. So it's a little expensive to fully upgrade these. We're talking probably like, I don't know, I might over exaggerate a little bit, but if I had to guess to make the rest of these, probably around 100 or so component kits. That would be my rough guess. Which, I mean, even it's really not that big of a deal. We're not getting as much as we used to, you know? A couple episodes, we were getting like a ton all the time. But it hasn't been like that lately. So the raid's coming in 10 seconds. I have a chest on either side, exactly like this, just mirrored, you know. This is where I'm storing my ammo, just for easy access, just in case. I should have enough. Here we go. I don't really understand why they're acting like that. It's kind of weird. I don't know, they're acting like I have a saw blade or something out, which I do not. Okay, well, it's interesting, man. I don't know. Maybe somebody can explain this to me in the comments, but like, does where they spawn depend on where you're standing? Because I always just assumed that it had to do with, you know, the crop placement, where your crops are. And since my crops are on this side, I figured that mostly they would come from this side, which is better in my opinion because it's more open. Or on the hill or something. I don't know. I don't really know what I was expecting. But it feels like they come in wherever you're standing at. Because the last time they came in over here, like I was saying earlier in the video. And I was standing over here. I was just kind of like hanging out, trying to get an idea of where they're going to come from. But that kind of throws off everything. If they're going to come, I don't know, I guess from either side, depending on where you're standing or whatever. I don't really understand it. Again, if you guys could explain it to me in the comments, that'd be fantastic. I'm kind of just here, you know. I've never really put a ton of thought into it. But like I said before, in the last video, I've never particularly, you know, gone out and been like, I want to make a base that is specifically designed for me to have to sit here and defend during raids. The last major farm I made, other than the one I was telling you guys about with the just absolutely ridiculous amount of saw blades and stuff. After I decided I didn't really like that idea, I moved everything on top of a mountain. I guess kind of like a hill. I don't have any near me that I could like show you for demonstration. But it was essentially one of those little hills or mountains or whatever you want to call it that you could not personally climb up on, and neither could the bots. And they also didn't spawn on top of it either, because I put all my farms up there. So I essentially didn't have to make any defenses. I would never have to participate in raids. I would essentially just, you know, plant my stuff, go about my business, and I come back eventually whenever I felt like picking it, and I'd take care of it. But they couldn't get to my farm, and it was, you know, easy. There was no defenses involved. I guess the hill was kind of like a, you know, like a natural defense, but whatever. There was no defenses. And then I built like a monorail system to get me from my base over there. And I've actually been kind of thinking about this. It's been a while since I've been on that world. It's an old world. Probably like a year ago was the last time I played. And I don't know, I loved it. I had a lot of cool things going on, and I put like literally, I think my time played on it is like almost 7 days, which may or may not be a lot to you guys, but it's definitely the longest played world I have on this game. This is now the second longest played world I have on this game. The one short of it is like 8 hours, just because I lost interest. But anyway, what I was gonna say is I'm kind of thinking about doing like a short episode, like a spin-off episode, you could say. Just me giving you guys like a tour of my previous world. Not driving around or anything, but kind of showing you guys like what I did, how I built things, and you know, whatever. I used to post a lot on Reddit for the things I built on that world, and usually got a lot of comments in there, and people, you know, complimenting me and stuff, and thinking my stuff was cool. Some of it, no. Actually, the only thing I copied from any YouTuber was the watering system, like I explained earlier. But yeah, all my vehicles are original concepts. My logging vehicle kind of had inspiration at one point. I wanted to do like a sawmill type thing where I would weld it into the ground, and then it would be pushed along a conveyor, and then, you know, ground up in a saw blade at the end, which I did at first. And then I decided I wanted to do a mobile version of it where I stood the sawmill up. It was just basically a long, tall column with a piston inside of it and a bunch of saw blades, and all you'd have to do is grab the tree, weld it to the piston inside, break the block that the piston's attached to, and it'd fall into the saw blades, and it worked freaking amazing. It made lumber collection so enjoyable and satisfying. I loved it. But yeah, I think I might do a spin-off episode where I kind of showcase that world, just to show you guys what I'm capable of, I guess. I don't know. I don't really feel like I need to prove myself. I hope you guys enjoy me trying to relearn the game, essentially. I've forgotten a lot, and I'm learning a lot on the way. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah. Maybe we'll do a spin-off episode. I think it might be fun. But anyway, we got 18.5 minutes here till this is ready. And obviously, you guys, I literally have not stopped talking since this video started again. So, I will shut up now, and I'll see you guys back at the next raid. Alright guys, so we're back. I've spent the day just basically just harvesting wood, and yeah, that's all I did. What was going on is basically I was kind of just sitting around staring at the crops, waiting for them to grow for like, I don't know, 3 minutes or so. And then I was like, well, why don't I just go out and like actually accomplish something that needs to be done instead of just staring at this crop for no reason. So yeah, I went out, collected a bunch of wood, not a whole lot, but definitely some. And you know what? Let's do. We got 13 seconds. Okay. We'll do 20 oranges, cause why not? Then we'll do some more potatoes. And let's turn that on. Turn it on again. Shoot. Okay. Look at them all. What you guys gonna do? Nothing. Holy crap, there's all of them. I guess this is technically raid 3, I think. Okay, so whatever he just did there caused a significant amount of damage, actually. Oh. Did I really not close that? Looks like one of them got stuck on that tree, and he did some damage to it. Okay, so yeah, they did a considerable amount of damage there, I guess. Really not that bad, actually. I can't believe I left this open. Did I? No, I didn't. He broke it. And it opened. Okay. So clearly I need to change the location of that button, because that's not going to be okay if they can just break it open and come on in. Need to water this again. It's so satisfying. I love that. Okay, let's see. Throw all these potatoes in here. We'll keep that much on me. Dang, I really shot through a good amount of them. Wow, okay. So I've been storing my topbot heads right here. Just because. And I get stuck on these stairs every once in a while, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, I gotta do a little repairing there, and clearly some more preparation for what's to come. Because with the oranges and whatnot, it's probably gonna get a little crazy. Crazier. And then I killed one that was over here. There he is. There's another one right there. I'm gonna count these before we shred them up, which I have to do by hand because my refiner's over there somewhere. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hay bots came in on that raid. That's not including the tote bots, obviously. Tote bots I don't really care about. Obviously they do damage, just not nearly as much as hay bots do. So time is it? Okay, we'll get a raid alarm here in about 40 seconds, because I think it starts at 4 a.m. It'll be like, hey, you need to harvest your stuff or we're gonna come and kill you, because, you know, you can't grow crops here, that's illegal. But yeah, so I'm gonna harvest these up, I'm gonna repair the wall, and I'm gonna continue getting wood, and I don't have any more milk on me, that's cool. And then we'll see how this next raid's gonna be. I'm curious if it maxes out right there, with this tier of crop. And I'm also curious to see if the oranges are gonna change anything. Again, we shouldn't have any tote bots or anything. Or not tote bots, tape bots. Tape bots. I hope not. If we do, it's not the end of the world. We have potatoes and spud guns, so we can kill them. But I would prefer not to fight them, because, yeah, they're not fun. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to take care of those things, and I'll see you just a second. And we're back. I'm just doing a few things around here. I spent the day collecting more wood, and fixing that up, refining the hay bot pieces and whatnot. I think this is going to be our final raid for the day. I don't know. I feel like we've kind of proven the wall's durability with 11 hay bots coming at us like that. So I'm pretty happy with the overall function of the wall. Minus, you know, obviously we still need some metal 3, which isn't really that far off. I have a lot of metal that I could turn into metal 3. So realistically, like I said, it's not far off. We just need to go get some more ember and whatnot, and yeah, so I put the new switch up here. I hope it's out of the way better this time. I really like how that opens, though. It's kind of cool. Nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. And then we'll just grab our vehicle and bring her on through. And I'm just going to put it right here, I guess. So yeah, let's check this out. Good amount of it grown. Let's see if we can force it. Yeah, looks like we couldn't force the oranges. That's okay. Slowly filling up this chest here. Yeah. So let's see how long we got. We got a minute and a half. All right, cool. Yeah, topbot wall. I got tired of just throwing them in the water. Felt, I don't know, like I was polluting unnecessarily. What do I got going on here? Are these in here? And I'm gonna keep that on me. All right, let's see how much wood we did end up getting. I don't think it's gonna be something crazy. Oops, what did I just do? Nothing? Okay. I don't think it's gonna be like a crazy amount, but you know, a little bit will help. 2.5 stacks of wood 1. Fantastic. Another 2.5 stacks of wood 1. Yeah, I mean, that's... I'm really happy with that. That'll be enough to do a good amount of whatever else I need to be doing with it. Throw this all in here. Turn this all into wood 1. We got 12 seconds, so let's get up on this wall. And hang out on the side this time, because I realized I was being stupid by hanging out right there. Is it just me, or was that easier? That didn't feel like nearly as much as we got on the previous raid. I don't know, maybe because the last one was technically raid 3? Does it reset? Can I fall through this? No. I'm assuming that it resets after 3 days. I feel like it has to. Like, that was really easy. But I don't know, I could be wrong. Grab all these oranges. Yeah, we're building up our stockpile, you know. For what reason? I don't know. I don't know that I necessarily need oranges for literally anything. Now that I have this bud gun, I might need them for like the other ones, but I have no idea. So yeah. I'm just, let's see. Go up here. Put 1. I'm trying to keep these boxes even because I'm just like that. Go down here. Open this up. I might angle these down a little bit more so I can see better right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't see any damage. Let's see if any spines fell down here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So yeah, that was easy. I don't know. I guess it does reset, but I don't know for sure. It just kind of feels like it did. So we tested the wall's capabilities. We made it through a full 3, I guess technically 4 nights. 4 nights in a row of farming every day, and I feel like we handled it really well. The wall did take damage on the third night, but it wasn't anything serious. We didn't have a breach. Even though they broke the switch and opened up the gate, they still didn't go through, which is fantastic. I definitely would not have noticed them going back there. I was not paying attention, so we got lucky that they didn't go through. But they did open it up, so that's interesting. Hopefully we fixed that situation. And yeah, really happy. Really happy with how it worked out. We handled a massive amount of haybots again on night 3. And proved the wall. The wall is great. The wall is fantastic. I'm enjoying this. It makes me want to grow more crops. I didn't do it a whole lot before. I would just grow when I needed them for crates and stuff, and eventually I just kind of stopped doing it entirely. Once I made a ridiculous amount of veggie burgers. But yeah, this is fun. This adds a whole new aspect for me, at least, with the whole base defense thing. And we got a lot to do. We got some metal 3 to make, which is probably what I'm gonna start trying to go for. Get some metal 3, and I'm probably just gonna do like a thin fence of it, because I don't want to use a ton of it. At first, at least, I want to do like the whole, basically replace the whole front of this wall with metal 3 at some point instead of concrete. I just think it'd be cool, and that's literally the only reason. Because it's not necessary to have that amount, but it would be cool to have that amount. So that's what we're gonna do eventually. And then we got some actual like base building, living situations to take care of in the back as well. But until we get to that, that's gonna require a lot of wood, and I don't have a great way of collecting wood that's enjoyable right now. The setup that I use for my mining, I'm actually really happy with. I really like how well this exploration vehicle takes care of mining. It's surprising, but it's fun. So I'm not too worried about that. Logging, I want to make more enjoyable. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of contemplating essentially remaking my original vehicle for lumber because I loved it that much. And it's a good concept and it works, so why change it? So we might do that, and I might do a trip down memory lane with you guys. Maybe the next video after this one? I don't know. Maybe I'll release it on a separate day, as its own thing, as just like a one-time spin-off video. I don't know. Thinking about doing it. It might be fun. It'll probably be a relatively short video compared to these ones, especially. But I think it'll be fun. And yeah, so on the book next, I'm gonna take a bunch of these carrots, get some more soil, and I'm gonna finish my layout for my 4 crops. Crop plots. Plots of crops, if you will. I don't know. And yeah, we're kind of at the end here. So let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments. Not 100% sure what we're going to do next. Maybe we'll do a grinding video where we'll go out and get some ember together. Because I'm going to need a lot of it for the metal 3. Maybe we'll go out and get some more stone because I want some more cracked stone for some more glass and such. Make some sand, make some glass, so I can do more vacuum pipes and stuff. And I really want to, like, let me explain what I want to do with this place. So originally the level that I wanted this whole thing to be at was this right here, right? That's kind of why I have it sunken in like this, with a walkway around it. I want this all to be at this level, this whole area right here, no grass. And I think I'm still gonna do that because it'll cover all this perfectly. You won't even see it except for like back here probably. I'll just have to figure out how I want to do it, like at the entrances right here. Like, do I want a staircase that goes down to get in here? What do I want to do? I'm not 100% sure yet. And then again with the entrance right here, it kind of complicates things a little bit. So maybe we'll just do like a staircase down right there along the whole thing, and then at this point right here is where it'll start being raised up. Maybe. We got some work to do. We got things to figure out. Nothing's gonna be set in stone. It's gonna be just kind of like go as I like it. So thank you guys for coming out. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and we'll see you next time. Bye.